Hey everybody, it is Kit here. Happy Wednesday, hump day, and welcome back to the Fractured Wonder Tales. Yay! We're back with Sally, who still doesn't really call herself Sally, but yeah, she's gotta have a name. So it's like, what is it? Sally's as good as any, really. Um, so yeah. Welcome back. It's been several weeks, and um, yeah, so at least for the next several weeks. Oh, okay. For the next several weeks, there will be bits of the Fractured Wanderer here and there, and also for those who watch the Brooks Legacy, we're gonna get into more like connected, and I don't know if y'all again for those who watch, you just pay attention. You'll see her and Jackson in the background of the pictures here and there. So yeah, let's get into it. I hope y'all enjoy this and having a good day. With the new season brings new tidings. Some are good and some are bad. Kaysen is all grown up. It appears he has a new love in his life. She overheard him with his friends, and they are rooming at Brightchester. He is attending college. She was so proud of him. She almost considered herself a fairy godmother of sorts to the Brooks children, but without the magic. It seemed the new year brought good luck to the family. She could relax and be at ease with their good fortunes, and enjoy her own relationship with Jackson. They hadn't really talked since he invited Sally to Solani's beaches that one winter day to tell her his secret. A vampire. She had so many questions, but it made her feel better to know that, at least for now, he wasn't going to die on her quite so easily. Perhaps this year would be different. A good tiding. It wasn't until she got home and saw some new tabloids that she realized something. Maren Brooks is missing. This world is huge. So many nooks, crannies. Nature can provide one with shelter, or some kind can take it over. There's so much ground to cover. She just doesn't know where to start. She has to find Maren. How is she supposed to watch over this family if no one knows where a member of the family is? There was no sign of Maren in Brindleton Bay. It was just her, the strays, and a light drizzle. Next, she tried Mount Komorabi, but that place is difficult to see through in a blizzard. She decided to wait at the bathhouse for it to clear up. But when it didn't, she braved the weather to climb the rock wall. Maybe getting her endorphins going would jog her memory of places she had seen Maren before, or a place Maren might go. But all she could think about was that Maren was lost. Was she scared? Was she okay? How did this happen? How is she supposed to fix this? Between looking for Maren and taking on more art commissions, she hasn't heard from Jackson. They haven't actually talked since Jackson told her he's a vampire. She hasn't even allowed herself the time to think about that, really. Maren is too important. She will find Maren. Then she will allow herself to think about that and what it means. Yet, the universe can be finicky, and surprises await around every corner, even for her. Someone is waiting for her when she gets home from looking for Maren in Oasis Springs. Uh, what? How? What the heck is Hope Brooks doing here? In her cabin? On her computer? Oh my watcher. What does she do? She can't interact with Hope. She is meant to just observe. But she can't just leave Hope in her house. That's That's not a normal sim thing to do. She will have to say something. But what? She had to talk to Hope. Okay. Okay. Here goes nothing. She can do this. The powers that be can't expect her to just allow Hope to invade her house and not say anything, right? Surely. Hello? Who are you? Oh my god. Are you? Hope Brooks? What is. How. Why? I can't believe a celebrity broke into my house! Can I get your autograph? This is the single most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. Please just stop talking. And no, you are super annoying, so I'm not giving you anything. Oh, well, this is not going well. Hope's legendary temper was on display tonight, and she had to be that stereotypical fan that was cringeworthy and super annoying. She sincerely wishes she had not come home tonight. She waited a while, apologizing to Hope and leaving her be. Hope just searched through everything on her computer. She busied herself in the kitchen, tidying, playing with the foxes that came and went from her dwelling, and she watched. She knew Hope was looking for anything to do with Marin. What else could Hope be doing here, other than searching for her lost daughter? She didn't blame Hope. She thinks if she had a child and they were lost, she'd do whatever it took to bring her back. Another thing she noticed about Hope is that she wasn't even concerned about her calling the police. Hope was desperate and angry. Hope noticed she kept tabs on them but said nothing, so it fit well into her obsessed, crazed fan narrative. But Hope didn't talk to her either, at least not until Hope was done searching on her computer. Hope didn't talk to her until the 15th time she checked in on Hope. Hey, you. Hope sounded tired and annoyed. Here's that stupid autograph you wanted. She really didn't want to act. She wanted to tell Hope she understood Hope's fears, her panic, her loss. But she can't. She was already breaking the rules, and she did not know the ramifications. She figured she would find out later. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Sorry, I guess, for annoying you, even though you're the one who broke into my house. After Hope gave her an autograph, she followed her into the kitchen. Would you like something to drink? Or for me to call you a cab? She asked Hope politely. Are you the only one who lives out here? Hope ignored her queries. Yes. Would that be a water or a tea? I don't believe you. Who are you? I am a woman trying to offer you something to drink because you seem upset. You can search my house up and down if you want, but other than myself and some of the forest animals, you will not find anything else here. Hope got angry, groaning into her hands. Look, Mrs. Brooks, I can't help you unless you tell me what you are looking for. Where is she? Where is my daughter? Do you have her? Or do you have to know something or someone? Hope just began screaming in her face, crying the entire time. Hope was having a huge meltdown in her kitchen, and she couldn't do anything to help Hope. She couldn't tell Hope where Marin was because she didn't know. She couldn't tell Hope anything about herself. She can't help Hope. And that hurts beyond what words can convey. All she could do was listen and feel Hope's pain. Okay, she said finally, after Hope was a sobbing, weeping mess on her kitchen rug. I am going to leave, Miss Brooks, and go for a long jog. You can search up and down if you'd like, but Please don't be here when I return in a few hours. I don't want to have to call anybody. She walked out of the room, stopping at the doorframe with hesitation. Hope. I hope you find your daughter. Then she left, running further and further away from Hope, sobbing in her humble home in the woods. And she ran with the wind, unsure what the future would hold. Whew, okay, so that is that. Man. That was a doozy. Um, Lots of things happening. That thing with Hope, by the way, was unscripted because I had her go home back to Brindleton Bay from Oasis Springs, and I don't know how, I do not know why, the game just decided Hope was going to be on her computer. Like, she was just at the lot, in the house, on the computer. And she was in that pissed off mood. And I was like, oh my god, you need to go. You are not here. You are ruining my narrative. What are you doing here? How are you even in this house? She was not there when we left. Sally does not know the Brooks by, actually in the thing. Like, she does not know them. The game just decided, yeah, screw you, have a curveball. And I still to this day don't know how. I don't know why. Has anyone ever experienced that before? I was messaging a friend and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? What do I do? Like, I think at that time I didn't even have any mods or anything. That was just the just go away option or send home option. I think that was before then. I don't even know if that's vanilla. I should probably check my vanilla save. But yeah, I was shocked. So it was like, okay, well, let's just roll with it. Part of my thing is I, go with the punches of what the game provides, and it provided that for sure. Mhm. So yeah. Um I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think there's going to be one little extra tiny video for the Brooks this afternoon, actually, that I kind of forgot that I needed to do. So I think I'm just going to tack it on here in the afternoon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll be back later with more Fractured Wanderer. Um, but yeah, in the meantime, thank you all so very much for watching, and don't forget, where the waters flow, legacies grow. Bye!